Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Ooh, I still had food in my mouth a little. Solo, it's down here. I'm meal prepping today. I have very, very sad news. We are not going on our long RV trip that we planned. At least not yet. We had to cancel or postpone our trip. I have been prepping for it for weeks and bought groceries in preparation for it, but we're not going. Anyway, a lot of stuff came up this last week and we realized this is a bad time for us to go. It's just not working out and we didn't want to push it, so postponed the trip. So it's kind of an odd week for us ahead. I'm gonna start preparing for homeschooling instead, but I still wanted to meal prep. It's always good to meal prep. I do it every week now and it does help so much. Today is our day off because of all the chaos of last week. It was just like different things breaking and things coming up that in the next couple weeks when we were gonna be gone that we need to deal with that we didn't realize would happen when they were happening. So anyway, it's nothing majorly bad or anything. It's not bad at all stuff. It's just unexpected. And I don't want to go into the details, but it ends up being I didn't meal prep when I normally do a few days ago. Now it's our day off. We need dinner tonight, so I'm just gonna make a couple simple things. I have a new recipe for you, which is awesome. I didn't really eat much lunch, and so now I'm eating this weirdo sweet chili chicken dip that I got at Sam's Club with some crackers. So I'm gonna make a very simple chicken quesadilla recipe. That one's the new one for you. I'm gonna try to, I have some milk going sour, raw milk, that I'm gonna try to make some more mozzarella cheese. I won't show you that whole process, but I need to make that and then try to make some lasagnas. I have some ricotta cheese sitting in the fridge too, so I wanna use that up. So I'm making lasagnas because I have those things to use up. And then Solo's gonna make a pilau, which is a very simple meal. We've probably shown you before in the past, but the kids love it. It's a Kenyan dish. He's gonna make it quick and easy. Just gonna make those 3 things so we have some things ready to go this week for the days that we need them. And the quesadilla, I think we'll eat the quesadillas tonight, so that'll be good. Judah's in here making some ramen. He was telling me all the things he's gonna film for his channel. Are you filming food?
Yep. Lots of it.
I'm gonna try to keep away from him. Belle's editing my dad's videos.
I'm making bread.
I did have a viewer tell me, Belle, your editing has gotten incredible. And it was me.
Well, that's a great sign. Can we not tell Pop? Don't tell Papa this.
Belle used to edit for me.
I'm gonna edit again. I just have to like.
Since she started doing my dad's channel, she has not had as much time for me. And she helps Judah a little, well, at least with the first edit. So I've actually been editing. So when I saw that comment, I was like, oh, thank you. But I want her to get back to helping me because I much prefer her.
Soon.
Yeah, for a couple months, I've been doing all my own editing.
A couple months? Oh yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like 2 months. A couple being 2.
A couple, that is generally what a couple means.
Not like 3.
It takes a lot of time to edit a full video. A lot of time.
Especially Papa's videos. It gives me a lot
It
of
does take a lot of time to edit videos.
Yes, now he knows too.
It takes long.
Yeah.
Well,
Now
I used
he
to help with
appreciates-
yours too, so I already knew that.
Oh yeah, it takes a long time. So when I'm doing the whole thing, it's like a good 3 to sometimes 6 hours if I film too long. So yeah, fun.
See, now they respect my work more. Now that I've left them for a little, I'm just gonna come back, ask for more money.
Oh man, I've offered to give her a raise. Like, come back. She'll get back. She'll get back to me. You're getting a good schedule, right?
Yeah, Papa just sent me an email at like 9:30 last night. He
What's
has like
like
every video planned out till like mid August, like late August.
That's awesome. She needs to get a head for Papa, then she can come back and help me.
I think once I have my laptop and I'm not editing stuck in, like I can only edit from my room.
Oh yes.
On my desktop, I'll probably get more editing done.
Get that laptop. All the things. Oh man, we got a lot of videos going on around here. Update, I failed. My mozzarella cheese did not turn out. It didn't turn into anything. And it was discouraging. I'm not gonna try again, although I have more milk to try with. I'm not gonna try again because I don't want to fail twice. And I realized I hadn't thawed ground beef anyway, so I am moving on. I'm gonna make quiche instead. And I have some curds that I was gonna turn into ricotta. I think I might try to mix that into my quiche. It'll be good, it'll be fine. I have the cheese I need for that. And we haven't had quiche for a long time. My kids are big, big fans. Quiche takes a minute to make because we have to make so many of them, but so does lasagnas. Lasagna's probably longer, so this is good. It's a good change. You know, you try, you fail sometimes. No big deal, gotta keep trying. Just not all in the same day sometimes. Anyhow, I tried a different video instruction that seemed like it should be more reliable. It had me do some things that the first time didn't have me do, like the rennet that I mix in. I was supposed to dilute it in water, and the instructions say to dilute it on the bottle. I didn't the first time, and this guy said to do it, and so I thought there were a few things like that where I thought for sure this one's gonna turn out better, and it actually didn't turn out at all. So I don't know what that tells me. I'm not sure which one to go with next time, but I will try again. I will find a new video to try with. Thankful for YouTube. YouTube teaches me a lot. Anyway, I'm moving on. I'm gonna make those quiche up quick, and then we'll do the quesadillas and watch Solo make his magic. But first, cleaning up all the dishes from the first project. Okay folks, Luca got home from detasseling. I told him he's the character from Charlie Brown that just like dust fall. What's that guy's name? Our house is really clean right now, and he's like, dust is just following him. If you don't know, detasseling is something that kids do in the cornfields, and here in Nebraska, it's a big deal. Kids make good money in the summer detasseling. It's hard work. Huh?
His name's Pigpen.
Pigpen. They make good money, it's hard work. He walks the fields and takes the tassels off of the corn that the machine's mixed. Is that right? Judah is browning my sausage, and I think he's listening to music and banging to the beat.
What?
Are you listening to music or a podcast?
Music.
Are you banging that thing to the beat?
No, I was trying to get the meat off of the... I switched up for a wooden spoon.
Anyway, what do you do, Luca? You take the tassels off the top of the corn.
I don't want to explain it right now.
He keeps trying to tell me. Literally, I don't even know much about corn. I live in the Cornhusker state. The tassels get left by some of the machines, I think. That's what he does. And then there's also something they do called roguing. And so when some of the corn goes rogue, is it too small or too big?
Too big.
Too big, they gotta pull those from the ground, like you pull up the roots?
No, you have a shovel, you just like cut it down.
Oh, you cut it down, okay.
Or
So we're learning things from him. I can't find my recipe, so I went back to my own YouTube channel because I haven't made it for a while, and I want to make sure I didn't forget something. I put 8 eggs in here. I like to do one big casserole dish at once. Actually, I'll probably make 3 because we eat it, and then if we have leftovers, it's great breakfast or a leftover dinner. We eat it for dinner, but I mean, it makes a great easy breakfast. Like Solo could just take a big square to work with him, or grab one and heat it up in the microwave, you know? I should just make this like a breakfast for everybody to eat on every week, but I'm not that prepared. All right, let's get going. He's browning that sausage for me just because I found it in the freezer and thought it'd be good. And I also have some bacon bits. So a couple of them I'll use. It's 2 pounds of sausage. I'll do about half for each one, and then the third one I'll just throw in some bacon pieces. Definitely can do it meatless. It's great meatless, but you know, everybody loves it a lot with meat. I have meat lovers in my family. I think I have 2 that don't like meat as much like me. And I mean, I don't mind meat, but I can definitely do without. Destiny is like me, she's 4. And Peace seems to be like me. She actually is a little anemic, and so we're trying to push the meat a little and other things, but she needs more iron. All right, for my new addition, I am throwing in some curds that I made. That's what I was gonna make into the ricotta. I could have made it into cottage cheese. It's actually been sitting in my fridge a couple weeks, and it's curds that I made out of clabbered milk, which is raw milk I just sat on the counter. So it's very interesting. I'm learning all the things I can do with it, but it's good for you. And I think it'll make this extra creamy and give us some good stuff. I have Belle behind the camera to show you one of my favorite, can you stand still? One of my very favorite kitchen appliances. Maybe you should show from this side. It is a cheese grater that we were sent by a viewer, and it grates, since we do all block cheese, it grates so fast. You can get 2 cups of cheese easily in just a few seconds, right? Yeah. And it's not hard to clean out or anything. If you don't pull it out, sometimes our cheese can get stuck in there a little, but look at that, just in seconds. It makes it so much easier than grating cheese for a long time. All right, let's throw this in. Okay, you can. Oh, you wanting to eat some of it? Then about a teaspoon of salt and a bit of pepper. In hindsight, I shouldn't have added the salt because I had the sausage that I forgot about. Anyway, I'm gonna put this in a greased casserole dish. I'm going to put them in the fridge. You don't have to, because I'm making them for another night. I could bake it now and just reheat it the night we're gonna eat it, but I think I'm just gonna put them in the fridge, and then we'll bake them at 400 degrees for 50 minutes. I will leave this recipe in the description box. It's 50 minutes covered and then 10 minutes uncovered, so it takes about an hour to bake. For some reason, I don't like to mix these 3 all at once. I think it's because of the size bowl I would need to do that. I don't really have it. So it does seem like it takes me a while, but I'm gonna do it without filming. It's 3:25, and let's see how long it takes me to get the next one. Keeping in mind that I am interrupted 10,000 times. All right, not bad, not bad. That was number 2. And that's with a child falling on the cement and coming in with a busted lip. But Solo did take care of her, but it was an interruption. Okay, she's okay, she's fine. She's actually already back in the pool. Let's try number 3. Belle thinks I'm crazy, but I'm having her run for me because I didn't have bacon bits up here. And I'm racing the clock. What? 6 minutes. 6 minutes. It was 5 minutes until I turned the camera on. Whew, I crushed it. 8 minutes for this one. 6 minutes for that one. Man. Okay, it does help when everything's out. See, it's not that long, I guess. And I had a helper. What? Okay, look at me. Did your help make it go faster or slower?
Fast.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Now she's eating my bacon bits. Wow, she figured out the cheese grater. If a 4-year-old can do it, you too can do it. I think you're out of cheese in there. Now she knows where her snack is. This next recipe I'm very excited to share with you. If you like quesadillas, you're gonna love this, especially if you have a big family or you ever host company, or maybe you can figure out how to make it a smaller way if it's just a few of ya. Oh, it's gonna be good. I don't know what she's doing with her tongue, but it's gonna be good, trust me. To start out with, I'm going to melt about 3 tablespoons of butter. I'm also going to set my oven on 450 degrees. I did not plan to make this meal this month, so I didn't shop accordingly, but the only thing we had to pick up was these massive tortillas, and we needed some milk and eggs anyway, so I had Judah get these from Sam's Club. Oh, sorry, it was you. Judah was gonna go and it got stuck in my mind. Belle picked him up. Let the record show that Belle picked up the burrito-size tortillas. Okay, I'm gonna pour about half of this melted butter on my pan. I'm actually gonna do 2 of these, but I'll show you with 1 first, okay? Let's do that. Okay, it's getting loud in here. Uh-oh. What? You're watching Alf?
You love that. You know Luca, you love that.
Luca's resting after a long day of work. Luca, your friends are in the pool. Any recipe that starts with a bunch of melted butter is a good one. Luca's trying to debate over whether he's going to drink coffee because he's so tired. Don't do it!
Okay. Can I give you a quote?
You'll never
Miss
sleep
Linda?
tonight. Okay. Miss Linda?
Yeah, on
What does she
Papa's
say?
video too. You need butter and bacon grease, girls.
Butter and bacon grease,
Butter
girls.
and bacon grease.
I love Linda. She is my favorite. All right, that is the best line of Papa's videos to date. Is that his top line? One-liner?
Definitely her top line. Nana has her top line too.
What's Nana's top
Well,
line?
it's a quote. She's like, how did she say it? She said it in this video actually. She was like, what's her face? Oh, as Julia Child said, when you're in the kitchen and something goes wrong, who's to know? And it was so
Who's to know? Okay, look at, there's a hole in the middle. Okay, I have them all hanging off the edge. Isn't that weird? Yes, it's weird. Then put a big one in the middle. What?
Are you saving this for a child?
I gotta have good lighting. You can have it. It was saved for you. This one is so simple. I think I'm gonna make this one a regular rotation around here. We are gonna do about 2 cups of shredded cheese. Not measuring in any way. Just layering it with some shredded cheese. Next up, if you've been watching my meal prep videos the last few weeks, I have, maybe the last month or so, every time I make chicken, I throw half of the pan. We only use half now, where we used to use a whole pan with every meal. I've just been cutting the meat in half. We literally have not noticed. And I have been putting half of it in the pressure cooker with some salsa, cooking the chicken, just kind of shredding it up, throwing it in a Ziploc bag in my freezer. And I was gonna do it with burrito bowls, but guess what? It's gonna be so good on this meal right here. So I'm taking some of that shredded chicken. I'm gonna actually only use half of this bag of shredded chicken. I'll use half for the other one that I'll make. I'm gonna put it all over this. Now, if you don't have some frozen salsa chicken sitting around, you could use a rotisserie chicken, would be great for this, or you could do ground beef or whatever you want. This is gonna be kind of messy and I need 2 hands, but I'm gonna shred it all over here and show you when I'm done. There it is. Now I'm gonna throw in some of my homemade taco seasoning on top. Oh, maybe. I think I need to open this lid. It's only about a tablespoon you need on here. It's not that much. Okay, then the next ingredient is corn. Now, if you're using frozen corn, you could just thaw it and do about a cup. I'm using canned corn, so I drained it, and canned corn's more like a cup and a half, but my kids love corn, so no problemo. We could add chilies here too, like a can of green chilies. My kids actually mostly, they don't mostly not like it. Half of them don't like it, so I'm just leaving it out. I didn't have any, and but that isn't one you could add too at this point. And finally, some salsa, not finally, next, some salsa. I already had some salsa on the chicken that I cooked with the chicken, of course. So, you know, the more the merrier. Just kind of spread it around. Could be more or less generous on the salsa, depending on how much you like it. And if you used it in the chicken that you cooked. And now comes the finally part. Finally, add another layer of cheese. Boy, I have used a lot of cheese today. It's gonna be a good week. What's the sign it's gonna be a good week? When you meal prep with tons of cheese. We'll have to have some non-cheese meals in between there.
Why?
Exactly, why? All right, then I'm gonna put a big tortilla in the middle. Yes, and then I'm gonna fold these guys over. What are you doing, Sarah? This is so cool. Yes, I know. It's fun when you have a teenager over there too and laugh at you the whole time. Actually, I laugh at myself, so I don't even need her to laugh at me, but it's more fun that way. All right, fold it all over. Okay, now we want to make sure it is all covered. I kind of want it to still go to the edges, but be covered. And then I'm going to take this extra sheet pan I have, and I'm going to press it down with all my strength. I need to work out more. And then I'm gonna take the remaining of the 3 tablespoons of butter, and we're gonna brush it on. I should have had my brush right ready to go, and I don't. I'm gonna use my hands, don't tell, okay? Spread that all around. They're clean. I wash them so many times while I'm doing these videos, while I'm meal prepping, just life in general. Oh boy, this is gonna be good. Okay, I'm gonna put this sheet pan right back on top, and I'm going to bake this for 20 to 25 minutes until it's melted inside and crispy tortillas on the outside. While this is baking, I'm gonna make up the second one because I'll bake them separate, and I'm gonna show you the finished results. You guys are gonna love this one. All right, that second one came together so fast because I already had everything out, and it's just a really easy meal anyway, so I can't wait to show you the finished product. One would probably be plenty for our family, especially with rice and beans on the side. I'm gonna make some rice here quick, and we have canned beans. We can mix up something with that rice really fast, but I'm making 2 because I wanna have leftovers for sure. I cleaned up all the dishes I made, packed those, got brown rice going in the pressure cooker over here, had to go get some brown rice, and I have only 2 minutes rather left on the stove. It was 20 minutes I put it in for, so obviously making these goes really fast because I made this after I stuck it in and still did everything else. My favorite meals are healthy, cheap, easy.
Cheese.
Easy. Healthy, cheap, easy, really. So this one, we could not find the whole wheat tortillas. That's what my plan was to use. That would have made it healthier. Otherwise, it's not terrible. And I'm serving it with brown rice and black beans. It is definitely, I would say it's pretty cheap for a meat meal. For me, it was the extra meat, so that's really cheap. And it's also extremely easy, which is the big plus. I think this could be a great meal to use for company. Do you hear all that noise? I'm filling a jar. To use for company or to take to someone that needs a meal, someone that's sick or just had a baby. I'm always looking for meals that I think most people would like, and I think this is one of them. 20 minutes in, I checked it, and it wasn't very crispy on the top yet, but it's very crispy along the edges, so I just gave it 5 more minutes. I just put those quiche away, and it reminded me to tell you that quiche is a good one to freeze too. Okay, it's looking so good. I've got the second one in, and Belle is gonna, I just set it for 25 minutes. Belle's gonna pull it out for me when it's done, because she's still working. I'm done.
Well, okay.
I'm gonna go rest at the pool.
I'm making a thumbnail now.
Oh, you're almost done.
I'm almost
Do you think you can pull out some quesadillas in 20 minutes?
Well, that seems like so much work.
Look at the dog sleeping under there. She got a bath today. She's exhausted. I'm ready. I'm gonna come out by the pool and watch you swim.
I want to eat.
Oh, well, we're gonna eat very, very soon. It's almost done. Okay, I'm back to work. Took some of the brown rice out and I added some salsa. I'm gonna get some more, but I need to get it from downstairs. I've got a baby playing drums and one yelling at her. Some canned beans I canned in March of this year. So proud of these. We're gonna rinse them out and add them to the brown rice.
Spicy.
Looks like 1 jar of black beans is plenty, and Noelle wants to help. Go ahead and dump some of that salsa in here.
All of it?
No.
Not enough?
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, stop. All right, now try to mix it up. Just gonna be an easy side dish to those quesadillas. I was out by the pool for a little while, so I just stuck them back in to warm them up. Check out this girl, she's crawling around. Come on, show us how you crawl. She crawls with one leg tucked up there and one foot. We have some garden lettuce and tomatoes that we'll garnish the things with, the quesadillas and sour cream. Okay. Oh my goodness, guys, it's incredible. I took a bite. It is so good. This is what's going on here. Did you try it?
Look, what do you think?
Is it good?
It's delicious.
Okay, Judah, take a bite. I want to see what you think. It's like always, I'll always take a bite of anything. Okay, Peace, it's coming. It's coming, Peace. Oh yeah, and you can hold it in your hand too. Oh, it's so good. We're making this one many times. It's a good company meal, right?
Yeah, it is.
No. All right, we're gonna eat dinner together, but Solo's gonna cook his meal either tonight or tomorrow. So I'm gonna show you that too, so stay tuned.
That has sour cream. Wait, which is it? This one or that one? This one? Let's just make it say, what's in it?
This year we will.
Hey guys, we've been doing another week of meal prep. But this is again another week that we couldn't, our schedules just didn't work for us to do it together. We like doing it together, but sometimes we just have a lot going on and our times just don't work out. And my job was to make a Kenyan dish called pilau. I think I've made it before on the camera. And if we ever have released any kind of our type of menu book, was it called cookbook? And a kind of cookbook, then I will definitely work the science of the actual recipe. But I'm just gonna show you, I did not film anything through the process, but this is what the finished product looks like.
And it's good.
Kids are already eating some.
It's my favorite meal.
Oh, Tori's favorite meal.
I have it for dinner. Yeah.
And excuse our messy kitchen, it's not my fault. I'm kidding. And then it's a double starch here. We're eating with this flatbread, Kenyan flatbread. It's called chapati. And I know other cultures have it. Kenyan one was inspired by India. So anyway, and then I just didn't have time to make more veggies, but I have a lot of tomatoes and pepper and all sorts of little veggies in there. We'll make it count this time. So, and you can use salsa also. Anyway guys, thanks for watching again. We'll have another meal prep video next week. Maybe this time we'll just blend our schedule and we'll get on action together. Wouldn't that be good, Sarah?
That'd be awesome.
All right. We'll try. Desi really wants to say bye.
What's your heart? Sad. What's your love? Peace. What's your heart? Peace. What's your love?
This guy's silly.